bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Groom for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from tonight. Back in my bag, and it's big as a duffel with blessings on blessings. I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on guard. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on guard.
Yeah, yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain, I'm laughing at summer. My head was way hotter, I feel like a starter. Escape with my truth, I came back like Nirvana. Throat is all rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no one here see us. Stomach it all tied, look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back, just like a cornerback. Yeah, yeah, you got veins, I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high, I gave them low, man. Two for the color the whip. Culinary on my wrist, cooking you, I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all, eventually fall.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right. Robbie. Hey.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Nike Texas. Hey.
Stroud off the play fake. Collins there to grab it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 6 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
All right.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey.
Caught quick right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
Hey, uno. Right.
From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Whoa.
Another one for Cook. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Pierce. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. That's into the hands of Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw now. Coleman with the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he turns a little room to work into a game down to the 9. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Another carry for Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Now it's Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Whoa.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Still working past the 40. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Robbie.
Now run by Cook. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down. Pass play coming here. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Falcons hoping to break this tie before the half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Has a big hole left. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Sujay. Buggy.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Schultz. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Man in motion here. Stroud now on 3rd. Connects with Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He has the first over the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. This is Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 33-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Cook calls it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Let's go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll throw it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Cook. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Texas.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Texans tie things up at 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Moore with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Robinson on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on 1st down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 8 yards to dig him partially out of that hole, and it's going to be 3rd and 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Tackled by Rook Ororo. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Let's go now.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. Third down give to Robinson. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Stroud. Finding Collins. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. They'll run it with Cook. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All right.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, uno more. Hey.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty.
Right.
We got 2nd and 15.
Nike taxi. Why, Tony? Out to the right. Out to the right. Tonight.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Brought in inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Pass complete to Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Tonight.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
Ow, but tonight. Hey, uno. Buggy. Tonight.
Back to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. Space to the left. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. Handoff now, running right. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. A gain of 2, and after back-to-back runs fail, it's 4th and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Eleven.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Stroud now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right? Look the high.
To throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing now. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win.